everybody, it's Chris Besanoy, or Chris B, again with CSB Security Inc. I wanted to do a very quick video. We're at an attestation currently, and something interesting that we found while we're walking the site caused me to do this video. So when we were walking the site, we found that the keyholes inside the locks that lead to cannabis present areas and some exterior doors have been filled in with silicone. And when we asked the client why would that be, what was the deciding factor to make the decision to do so, they said that Health Canada came back with a question about how they're controlling access into spaces by the keys. And what's interesting here is that Health Canada asked the question, the client took that to say, well, we shouldn't have any keys then, we should just cover up the holes to get rid of the issue. The challenge that you're going to have is Health Canada's not saying there is an issue, they're saying, what are you doing to control the keys? And the right answer is that those keys that lead to those spaces are going to be stored inside of a lockbox inside of the RPIC office, as in a keyed lockbox with RPICs having the only access to that lockbox. Because you're using electronic access control, that will very rarely go down based on the fact that you've got lots of backup communication, lots of power backup, power generators, all that kind of stuff, that the access control system itself should never go down and should always have access to the space. And the rare occasions that you do not have access to those space because a card reader failed, maybe an electric strike doesn't have power, or maybe there's an emergency situation, you need a key override into those doors. It's actually a very common security practice. It's done all over the world. It's done with many ACMPR and Cannabis Act facilities, where you definitely want to have key override into those doors. It's a very good security best practices feature for electronic access control. That's an example of how sometimes Health Canada will come back and say, well, how are you being compliant in this area? Please explain what it is you're doing with XYZ ABC. And the answer is not always to remove XYZ ABC, it's just to articulate exactly what it is you're doing to be compliant with XYZ ABC. Either way, we do a lot of these videos. I decided to do this really quickly because I didn't want to lose it from my observations, and let you folks know that if Health Canada comes back and asks about high security keyways and key sets and all that kind of stuff, the answer is that you're protecting the keys inside of a lockbox that only RPICs have access to, and those keys will very rarely be used and only in emergency situations. Hope this has helped. Make sure you follow us. We'll see you at the next video.